No pain, no gain is no way to train. A commonly held belief in the world of exercise is that if we are not getting sore for a prolonged or even an acute period of time following our bout of exercise, that type of exercise was not very beneficial. But the reality is that this is not true whatsoever, and there's a few things to understand here. The first is something called delayed onset muscle soreness. This will happen in everybody when they undertake a bout of exercise, but specifically if that exercise is new to them or if they have not done it in a long period of time. Now, physiologically speaking, this is due to a few things. The first is micro tears inside of the muscle itself, which eventually will lead to building more muscle tissue and the so-called gains. And in response to those micro tears, we also have an acute increase in inflammation, which also has a host of benefits that come with the recovery process. However, DOMS tends to decrease as we do that type of exercise more frequently. Our body quite literally gets used to the stimulus, our nerves get desensitized, and we don't experience as much delayed onset muscle soreness. Now, we can see peaks and valleys in this, typically due to if we do a new type of modality, if we change up our exercise prescription, or if we use a heavier load that we haven't used in a certain period of time. The second thing to understand here is that if we have this notion of no pain, no gain, and we seek soreness from our exercise, it can actually lead us down this really negative path. That being, we tend to chase harder and more advanced types of training that put more and more physiological strain on our body that ultimately don't lead to better results, but just more damage that can lead to injury. And the final thing here is, what should we actually focus on if we're not focusing on soreness? Well, we should focus on our intensity of effort, how hard we're working at the given type of exercise for that short period of time. Number two is we should focus on proper form. Form should always precede the number of repetitions that we're trying to do or the number of minutes or whatever it be that we're trying to complete in that given bout of exercise. And the third thing is that we should focus on getting to the point of momentary muscular fatigue. Now, that's specifically pertaining to strength training, but when we do get to that point, that's when we see the most amount of benefits. The take-home message here is that this long-held belief of no pain, no gain, or that soreness is the number one indicator of results or benefits from our workout is, again, simply not substantiated by the evidence. And instead of focusing on that, we should focus on proper intensity, proper form, and getting to the point of momentary muscular fatigue. If you have any questions on this, or if you'd like to discuss this further, please feel free to reach out. As always, train hard, train brief, train right. Thank you.